why is important to test actually these crops in the field and not just in theory?
Sure. Because when you want to develop some kind of innovation in agronomy, you need to bring farmer to see what you are doing and if it works or not. Many people read the scientific article and trust it, but many farmers prefer to see with their eye and touch with their hands. So for this reason, we have Living Lab. For this reason, we have open field trial and facilities to allow farmers to come and see what we are doing. So yeah, the looking and feeling the stuff is much better than reading paper.
If I can add a comment about that, is the real purpose of the Living Lab, no? Is bring the farmer here and together with the researcher co-develop, co-design the trials to find the right way to transfer the new technologies, the new way to perform agricultural techniques and agroecological practices on farm.
So I suppose farmers want to see real results and how they can actually use all this knowledge in order to be convinced and know the real purpose of using legumes in their crops, stuff like that. So yes, we also saw some pollinators here. What's their role actually in the crops?
If we're talking about legume, yes, it's obvious because they are very attractive, no, for the pollinators that we all of us knows, no, the importance to have biodiversity not only from the plant point of view but also from the animal and the insects point of view to transport pollen and seeds. We hope not, because because sometimes these seeds are weeds. But yes, if you consider general biodiversity, yes, it's a good thing.
Yeah, and the other issue is about understanding which kind of legume give the better services for pollinators. For instance, sometimes there are some idea about the fact that every kind of legume support this kind of species or functional group, but it's not true. For instance, we know that chickpea is self-pollinated and give very few kind of services. So it's also interesting to study what is really happening in the field and what's not happening. It's just theoretically, and then have real data on that and understand better which is the functional use of different legume and how we can take profit or make it beneficial for other elements of agroecosystem as pollinators are.
So what's the next steps for this fields?
The next steps is, I would say, in this trial we study the rotations, no? Then they use the legume into the rotation. So the next step is to go on the following growing season and evaluate, assess what happens in the rotation that we have planned for the VALERECO trial, and understand the let's say the provision, no, of the ecosystem services for the succeeding crop. For example, when in the rotation we have wheat that is a poaceae that could have benefit to follow the chickpea or the vetch.
Yeah, for instance, next step could be we harvest the wheat and we're gonna see trifolium there taking advantage of the harvesting and see how it develops, or study the residual effect on the next crop. This is gonna be more or less the next step we're gonna do here.
For this plot, yeah.
We're looking forward to see the development, and we hope that through VALERECO project we will reach farmers and make all this knowledge sharing, which is really important because the results must be used so to make a difference. Thank you very much for this
Thank you.
interesting.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And all the farmers also are
Yeah.
very welcome
We
to
hope
come,
so. We hope so. We hope
to
so.
come and visit.